they're kind of new, I think, because I love these. Immediately ordered them.
Cool.
First of all, you see that wide base on there? They're very sturdy. So you're using that vertical space. They're very sturdy. You can collapse them down and take them when you want. We got 3 colors to choose from. But again, I immediately think of kitchen for these because again, that fruits and vegetables that you want to see, the aerated, and then all of the snacks or maybe the dog toys. And the design on here, the shape on here is just so pleasing to the eye. $69.99. That is on a birthday price. We have it in the black and the white and the silver, or could be platinum. I got to look it up on hsn.com, but follow along and take a look and see there. Free shipping and handling. This will be platinum on hsn.com.
Yeah, platinum, white, and black. And what we should mention is that all the colors you've been seeing match back to other pieces. So, you know, in the origami world, if you've got one piece and it says that it's, you know, platinum, they're all going to match. Okay. So that's not something you have to worry about. So all of these baskets are mesh. As you know, we love that in origami, so you can see things, so there's airflow, so there's water flow, all that stuff. This is all powder-coated steel, so you can use them indoors, you can use them outdoors. This is going to last. The color's never going to change. It's always going to have the same finish on them. These are meant to collapse, meaning when you want them to. We got to keep saying that.
Collapsible when you want them to.
When you want them to.
But they are sturdy.
If I turn this sideways, you're going to see the design on this here. It has this kind of scissor design on the sides. So if I undo, there's one of these on either side. If I undo these, right, this whole thing will drop down. You just got to line these up like this, and this whole thing will drop down just like that into the base. Okay, so that's how big it is when you get shipped to your house. That's also if you're going to store it, if you're not using it all the time. Maybe you do flea markets or craft shows or something, you carry it with you. And then to set it up, all you do is you just pull straight up like that. And the whole thing assumes that height. Then you put these back into place, and you'll see they just lock in right there. See how that went in? There's a matching one on this side. Okay. I'll put that one in place as well, and that's it. That's the entire, you know, setup of this entire thing. Now, the baskets themselves are about 15.5 by 15. So it's very, very close to being a square. It's very, very close to that. They'll put 13 pounds in every basket. Okay, you can put up to 13 pounds in every basket, I should say. So you've got a lot of space in here. The depth on these, you're looking at about 6 inches deep. So you've got a lot of depth on these, a lot of space to put things in there. The question is, where is that going to go in your house? Is it going to be by the front door, as you said, you know, with gloves and scarves and all that stuff?
All those things that just clutter.
Yes.
We have so many things in our home.
They have no home.
Yes, they're right. They just kind of clutter. They start to spread out. Maybe it is gloves and scarves. Maybe it is the dog toys. Maybe it's the kid toys. Maybe it is in the pantry right now. But it feels so good to have a place for things that just spread out and take up room. Even fruits and vegetables, right? Even your oranges and your bananas and your apples, those can tend to either get lost in the back of the fridge or just spread out all over the counter. Now you have a place. Right now, it is free shipping and handling. Right now, it is birthday price.
That's a great deal.
So if you love your origami and you're looking to pick up the new piece, this is the time to do it. If you're looking to pick up your very first origami piece, this is the time to do it as well. You just choose your color here between the platinum, the white, and the vintage bronze here that you see on the end. I believe we might have the black as well if it hasn't sold out yet. $69.99 for you to get organized. And when it comes to organization too, like, it can get overwhelming. Here's the tip. The tip is just pick one spot. One spot and say, you know what, I'm going to organize that today, and that's it. I'm not going to get overwhelmed by anything else. I'm going to organize one place in my home. I'm going to pick up one item. I'm going to get it home. And then all of a sudden, that gets you on a roll. And now you're organized, and now things look good. The other thing with origami is it looks good.
It looks really good.
There's some other kind of container places out there. They're just rubbery and they don't look right.
No, they don't look right. Or if you want something that looks right, it costs you a fortune. That's the other thing too. You get something that's designer and it just costs them in. You know what I like about this one? They did do some design flares. For instance, this handle on top here with that little wave on top of it like that. I mean, I think that they could have just done a curved handle. Like, you know what? No, we're going to give it a little zhuzh right here. So they gave it a little flare on the top of it there. Then just even the supports on the sides. I mean, the way they thought about this, like, okay, we need something that's going to collapse down inside of itself. It's going to nest. So we need, you know, some supports that are going to look that way. And they could have done straight. They could have done a lot of different things. But I just love the pattern of this. And I think this looks very rich. And I think that when you see this in the home, you don't think this is something that's collapsible. You don't look at this and go like, oh, they got that in a box, huh? You know?
Yeah, that's right.
That came in a little box, huh?
Right. How long is that going to last?
Yeah, exactly.
It's beautiful. It is sturdy. And it's that right size to put in your kitchen. Again, we're talking about about things that you need access to as well. This could be in the bathroom, lotions and potions and soaps and all of those things. Maybe it's your hand towels. Maybe your guests are coming over and, you know, you don't want them to have to ask, where are the hand towels? Where's the lotion? Where is the soap? You can see everything. You have access to everything. And then when you need to take it with you, that is it.
It just folds right down like that. When you want to set it up, you just pull it up like that and put those clamps in place. I mean, it's that simple to do. You know, and again, powder coated steel all the way through. So you're not paying this money and getting something that's basically sawdust and glue, you know, which would be particle board. That's not happening. It's not MDF. It's nothing like that. This is the real deal, legitimate steel built into this, and something you can use indoors, outdoors.
I like that, real deal, legitimate steel.
Real deal, legitimate steel.
That was my wrestler name back in the day. But it is heavy duty. It is strong, but it's designed so well, right, that it doesn't take a lot. You don't need something that takes up the entire room. You don't need something that is so heavy you can't move from room to room. You don't need something that is so big with so many pieces that it's hard to put together. Origami does it right, and that's why there are thousands and thousands of 5-star reviews across all of their products. Just do a little research, head over to hsn.com, just search Origami. If you want to pick up the 3-tier baskets here, 892049, let HSN cover the shipping and handling. I do. Whenever I see you, I'm like, I'll let HSN pay for the shipping and handling. You get yours home. You just choose your color, decide where you're going to put it. That base at the bottom, I really love it. It makes it very sturdy. It's kind of the widest part on this piece, so it can be vertical, but also sturdy at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and I love the design of that, too, because if you look at the way that lays out on the bottom, it doesn't look like it was just like, oh, we need to hold this up somehow. You know, it wasn't that. They're like going, okay, yeah, no, we need a nice, big, wide, sturdy support for this, but we want it to look good. And when you see the lines, the way they lead in there, to me, the whole thing just flows. I mean, it just has a really nice feel to it. And listen, we've bought, my wife Kelly and I, you know, Kelly's a big crafter, as you know. I've got a couple of dogs at home. I've got an office where I've got to store things. We've bought baskets. We've bought all kinds of stuff. We've tried all of it, okay? This is an elegant solution, and one that's not going to take me a lot of time to put together. I mean, it's immediate gratification whenever you buy any piece of origami. And the versatility, indoors, outdoors, whatever you want to do with it. Is it going to be storage? Is it going to be decor?
That's a good point. Remember, powder-coated steel, which means high moisture areas, you're fine. The bathroom, the laundry room, in the lanai, the garage, outdoors, whatever. Maybe it is by the pool. I just think the design of this is so beautiful. It makes me think indoors, but if you want to put it outdoors or a high moisture area, you're fine. Or if you need to spray it down to wash it, all good.
Even in the salt air.
All good. Yeah, even
I can tell you that from experience. Even the salt air, these things last and last.
That, I tell you, that if I learned anything in that Florida air, it will.
It rusts anything.
It will test. It will test your furniture for sure. Okay, 892-049 all hour long. Origami on free shipping and handling. If you just tuned in, you can head back and see some of the items that we talked about earlier in the show.
Absolutely.
And you can pick some of those up as well. Heavy duty 4-tier rack. Woo. Oh, is this next already? Yes. Fantastic.
Time's flying here.
Here we go. Take a look at this. Okay. First of all, you're getting a 2-pack, right? So you're getting 2 of these that you see at $279.99.